Coming up next.
I would think another thing is have patience. You don't have to be a vice president tomorrow. Enjoy the process, which is totally hard in the moment. I get it because I felt that way too.
The Job Talk podcast shares stories from people who are passionate and love what they do in their careers. Through conversation, we explore their careers, past work experiences, and the education that got them to where they are now. We are putting together a Career Crisis Ultimate interview series. We are asking experts to give their best advice and guidance around work anxiety, career pressures, career goal setting, and ultimately, career transformation. To learn more about this special interview series and get notified when it's available, please visit our webpage at thejobtalk.com/help. This is the shortened version from our in-depth conversation. Please visit thejobtalk.com to find the full episode.
Today's guest is Wendy Winder. Here's our Job Talk with a marketing professional. What skills do you think a person needs to have to be successful as a marketing manager?
It's the soft skills. You have to be creative. So you have to think differently, like think outside the box. You don't want to always be doing the same thing. At the end of the day, you need to be a team player. So being able to work with other people, communicating, being a good communicator to make sure that people understand where you're coming from, and then being able to listen and hear back where other people are coming from. Because at the end of the day, you need to pull everyone together in order to achieve something. And that's what a marketing manager needs to do.
How are you finding being the marketing manager for your own firm as opposed to being the marketing manager for a business, someone else's business?
Yeah, it's hard. Well, first of all, my firm is relatively new. The first thing I did was do my own, what I preach about is figure out who I am, what makes my company unique. And how I'm going to win in the marketplace. And then I put together the website. And then I just got going. So then I just got, okay, now I'm going to meet with people. I'm going to have cups of coffee and we're going to talk a lot. And through that process, an old mentor of mine said to me, "Hey, Wendy, did you put your plan on paper?" And I was embarrassed to say that I hadn't. So that weekend, I literally spent the time and did my own plan, because it was in my head. I intuitively knew it, but there is magic to writing your own goals down and putting your plan on paper. And then literally I have it stuck up in my office. Here are my 5 to 6 things that are super important to work on. And then I break it down even to 90-day rocks that we call them, like the most important things to do within the 90-day period and attacking those first. But then there's discipline involved with that. And what's interesting is it's easy for me to write a plan and say, okay, you need to do content marketing and you need to be on video and get yourself out there on LinkedIn or whatever. But then doing it yourself is a whole other piece. So it's been invigorating, because it's definitely this switch push me out of my comfort zone. And if you're in marketing, you love learning new things. That's the best part about marketing, is that everything's changing and evolving. And the things that we were doing 20 years ago are not what we're doing now. But there's basics that make sense. But pushing yourself out of that comfort zone and really going for it and marketing yourself is hard. And there's an accountability factor that you have to hold yourself accountable to. But that's what makes it exciting too.
Is there any specific advice you could give somebody that's looking at a career in marketing?
Yes.
That's a pretty broad question, but see what you can do with it.
Yeah, no, I think there's a couple. I think this would apply for anybody, but I'll try and do a marketing spin. But the big learning for me is that the path isn't straight. And so don't get frustrated or worried that oh my gosh, it took a sales job, but I wanted to be a marketing director. Or everything you can learn at these different spaces rounds you out and makes you a better marketer. Appreciate good people and surround yourself with them. So recognize not everyone's going to be good, but when you find people that are, glom onto that, learn from that, and learn from the people that aren't good on then who you don't want to be. So when you're in a position to, run a team, what are you not going to do? And how are you going to make people feel? I would think another thing is have patience. You don't have to be a vice president tomorrow. Enjoy the process, which is totally hard in the moment. I get it, because I felt that way too. But I guess get the enjoyment from the value that you're able to add and take pride in the work that you're doing. Another thing would be give generously. So I fundamentally believe that giving without expectation of what you're getting back is super important, and that always comes back to you. But I think don't keep track, don't measure, just give in anything that you're doing. And then lastly, I'd say be yourself, because I think no matter what career path you're going down, if you're going to add that unique, special blend that makes it magical. And we need that. And we need more people that are passionately themselves.
Thank you for tuning in to the Job Talk podcast. For more information, please visit us at thejobtalk.com. Our podcast music was created by our friend Mike Malone in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.